Summer Grits, and welcome to Student Spotlight on Sammi Paglia. What are some of your favorite after-school activities?
I tend to do a lot of activities outside of school, whether it's clubs or I used to do Girl Scouts or just simply hanging out with my friends. But the main thing I do outside of school is play sports, whether it's private lessons or team practices or games. I play 3 sports throughout the year. In the fall I play soccer, in the winter I play basketball, and in the spring and summer I play softball, and sometimes those also tend to blend together depending on the specific time of year. But yeah, those are the activities I mostly do outside of school.
What's your favorite after-school activity?
I love all of the sports and activities that I do outside of school, but I definitely would have to say that my number one favorite is softball. I've played it for most of my life, ever since I was, I think, 5, maybe even younger, and ever since I started playing, I've just been in love with it. I love all aspects of it. I love hitting, throwing, fielding. I'm personally usually a pitcher and first baseman, but I honestly love every position as long as I'm playing.
How do you balance doing all of your activities?
I don't really do much to balance my activities, but I always just want to make sure that I have enough time, obviously, to complete all those activities, because those are a very important part of my life and I thoroughly enjoy them. But I also want to make sure I have enough time to just simply hang out with my friends and family outside of those sports. So whenever I try to plan my weekly schedule or something, I just try to make sure I spread it out enough so I have time to do both of those things, so I can focus on the two most important aspects of my life, which is my sports and then my family, my loved ones.
Do you find that sometimes it's difficult to handle doing so much?
Or my sports fall into different seasons. Soccer is usually just in the fall, basketball's in the winter, and softball's in the spring/summer, so they don't really overlap. When I was younger, early elementary school, I was very young, so I just kind of wanted to do everything. So everything kind of overlapped, so back then it was much harder to manage my time because everything was just at the same time. So once I got a bit older, I had to decide what my top priorities were and what I really wanted to do, and I ended up choosing what I do now, which I plan to continue throughout high school. So now that they all fall into different seasons, it's much easier to manage my time.
Today I learned that Sammi Paglia plays softball and basketball outside of school. See you next time!